Bella has a full life. She has this, them, and a bang-up one of these.
Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about husbands are the new wives. The downfall about that is that when a woman develops a masculine frame as a man, and she starts to think like a man because she's taken over the job as a man, she's going to start reacting like a man. The only difference is men have logic and they make a lot of mistakes. Women live off emotions, so they make more mistakes. So when you have masculated a woman, but she still has those genes of sexualness, she's not attracted to femininity that a man has. The more feminine a man is, the less attractive a woman is. But psychologically, she'll keep him around just to have gratification of a man and a husband. She'll even have kids with him just to paint the picture so she seems successful. But whenever the man and the woman swap roles in the house, the woman cheats way more than the man. Way more. Because their emotions take over. They're no longer attracted to the husband because he's too feminine. Women are not naturally attracted to effeminate men. Majority of women are attracted to a masculine man. So what she does is she finds a smart way to cheat. And she'll normally find somebody at her job. That's who she gonna cheat on you with. Somebody she see all the time. But before she cheats, she gonna let that other guy know that she's happily married and she love her kids. She's gonna constantly remind the guy that she wants to cheat on with that she's happily married and that she loves her kids. She's gonna make sure that he understands that they will only be fucking, and after that he don't need to start a relationship because she's already in control of her system. That's what a lot of alpha male men that are married do. That's just something that happens in marriage, and this is why men get caught cheating. It's because they have the same mindset. The only difference is men don't cheat as nearly as much as an alpha female. An alpha female cheats way more than a man because her sex drive is higher. So during the process of this husbands are the new wives phase that we're going through right now, you have to understand, for all the men out there that think that you're doing a good thing to be as sensitive and feminine as you are, you're gonna get your heart broke, and you're gonna get your heart broke bad. And she will be talking to you like you're a little boy. She's gonna talk to you like you're one of the kids. That's the downfall of you being the new wife. When you're doing the dishes and you're cleaning up the house, she don't respect that out of a man. No woman does. The moment you start thinking that it's okay for you to be that way because you're playing along her puzzle of being a husband to the gratification she's trying to paint for the holidays, once you fall into her trends that she's giving you, it's over for you. Husbands are the new wives, but all you're gonna do is develop Stockholm syndrome, and you're just gonna agree with everything that she says. That's what a lot of these husbands do that are feminine. You develop Stockholm syndrome from your masculine wife. Next thing you know, you're gonna back up everything that she says. But guess what? That's the same woman that when she ain't around you, she baiting on how she gonna cheat on you. Because she know the deeper you guys go in a relationship, you're less likely to leave. So she's gonna cheat till you just give up. That's how the game's gonna go. That's how it's gonna be. Husbands cannot be the new wives. But that's the trend, and that's the mindset that we're going into right now. And it's not gonna stop. It's only gonna get worse. and that woman is gonna overpower you every time. Women are not good with power. When you give them so much power, they're going to abuse it. Stop thinking you're winning because you have the visual look. You could paint a picture as a relationship couple. You got something to talk about with people. Yeah, my girlfriend. Yeah, it is. So you get to sound like you're happy in public. The same way them girls that want to cheat always let the guy know that they want to cheat with. I got a boyfriend. I got a husband. I got kids, but they still smiling in his face. Yeah, my husband. Yes, my kids. They're going to continue to talk about that without you asking about it. And it ain't to scare that guy off. It's to let that guy know, even after sex, she's still going home to her husband and her kids. That's what these women are doing nowadays. This is why a lot of women are getting caught and a lot of women are cheating heavy, but you guys are so too feminine to leave them. You're too feminine to stand up for yourself, so they're just going to keep running all over you, doing it all over again. You got to wake up at some point, man. All right? Okay, the next video tonight is going to be a woman says that she learned more about men when she started dating women. All right, and we're going to watch it. We're going to break it down, and I'm going to annotate on this. Now, I'm going to let this one run a little bit longer because it is a YouTuber. So I can let it run for about 45 seconds, but then I have to clip and commutate. You guys know I cannot just let these videos run, but I've been letting them run longer than normal. All right? Let's go ahead and get them likes up. Let's go ahead and get them likes up to 300 real quick. All right. We're going to break this down. Let's do it.
I came out as bisexual last year, and since then, I have been dating women. And what I've found very fascinating is that the more I date women, the more I find myself understanding heterosexual men. Let me explain. Exhibit A. I was on a first date with a girl who asked me out, by the way. This is relevant because when the check came, she never once made a move to pay. Not even like the fake, let me reach for my purse move. And though I don't mind paying on a date, part of me felt like, the offer would have been nice. I was also a little taken aback that she didn't even say thank you. And I never heard from her again. It really made me feel like she just asked me out so she could have a free dinner. And the moment I thought that, I was like, oh my God, I sound like all of my guy friends right now.
And she is correct. We're going to get back to that. I have to clip it off. She is correct. See, this is why I said, right, when I made the video on how we can get together and change women, I said the first thing that we need to do is actually encourage women to go and date other women so they can get a piece of their own medicine. The quicker women can get a piece of their own medicine, the more they get it out of their mind that they're going to be with a woman. And then they're forced to either try to adapt to being with a man or get used to being lonely, right? And that's what's happening here in this video. Is she's a prime example of what happens when women are dating women. And I told people this before. I have a mother that worked at a clinic, and I'm telling you, majority of these domestic violence are women relationships, women and women. Let's get back to it.
And my argument against why guys should pay for dates has always been like, look, girls take hours to get ready. Our investment is looking really nice for you. Makeup, clothes, that costs money too. But we were both girls in this situation. We both took hours to get ready, so I definitely felt slighted. Exhibit B. On another date, I went back to a girl's house and I ended up making friends with her cat. That's not a pun. I'm talking about her literal, actual animal. And she said, wow, my cat never likes anyone. I better go out and buy a wedding dress.
All right. Okay, what she was doing is she was being sarcastic. All right. One thing about women are never funny. Women are always sarcastic. They're always talking in sarcasm. When you get like 5 or 6 women in the same room, they poke fun at each other with little sarcastic words that only certain girls are going to know. Women are always talking with inside jokes to please themselves. And this is something that a woman would tell you, especially an arrogant woman, especially a narcissist woman. They entertain themselves with outsmarting other people. So understand, the more a woman learns about another person, another man, or even another woman, the more sarcastic she's going to be. Let's get back to it.
And again, I felt like I got some serious perspective. I have been guilty of making these kinds of jokes on dates with men. I never really thought anything of it. I was just being silly. But then when I was on the receiving end of it, I suddenly understood the panic. And finally, Exhibit C. One girl invited me back into her house, and her specific words were, do you want to come in and make out? Obviously, I'm like, yeah, you're really pretty. I want to press my face to yours. But then when we got there, we both just sat on the couch, and she talked till like 3 a.m. And I was like, yo, girl, I'm going to wake up at like 6 a.m. I was told there would be kisses here. There are no kisses. And like, look, I don't want to sound like an asshole. Like, I don't mind talking. I love talking. But she could have said, do you want to come in and just talk? And I would have had totally different expectations for the evening.
See, what you have to understand about this is when it comes to a woman, when it comes to a woman, right? She's going to be a woman no matter what, even when there's a woman there. Women are always seeking men no matter what. In a lot of cases, women can only be with other women when they're intoxicated or whenever they're weak and vulnerable and have been brought down. That typically is the only time that women are actually happy being around each other. Destroying a man or when they are feeling low. Let's get back to it. Big shout outs to Big Siva.
You know, finally I started falling asleep and I was like, hey, I gotta go. And I gave her one kiss and left. And I felt sad that the amount of kisses promised did not equal the amount of kisses delivered. And once again, I felt like a dude who was upset that I did not receive the expected physical kisses I was promised. And I wanted to talk about this because I felt like this has really been expanding my perspective when it comes to dating. I finally understand a lot of the complaints my male friends have about dating that I admit I would usually dismiss. But now I really get it when they say, dating is just so expensive, man.
Sometimes I feel like a girl doesn't even like me for me. She just wants like a boyfriend.
I wish it were more socially expected to go Dutch on the first few dates, but you're...
See, even women with women is still stuck in women's nature. Women be thinking if they go be with another woman that it's going to be more understanding. Hold on. Is this cutting in and out? All right, I'm good now. All right, I'm good now. All right. Like the video was saying, she had a hard time with women because women still continue to play the same game as they did with another woman. But when she started liking a woman, She had the same sensitivity as a man. She had the same approach as a man. She chose to do the same thing as a man. I tell women all the time that are with other women, I'm like, you're doing the same thing as a beta male. You're going to try to buy her. You're going to try to sweep her off her feet. You're going to try to be extra nice to you. And she does the same thing. And that's what women are experiencing, is that women always need to be challenged. Women always need to be directed. People need to understand that. Men need to understand that. The manosphere, you definitely got to understand when the woman's nature kicks in, woman's nature is woman's nature, and there's nothing that we can do about it. But take the red pill. Women lose their power when their WAP stops working. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.
Okay, welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, press the like button, the comment button, and subscribe button at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Okay, today we're going to be talking about why women lose their power once the WAP is worn out. All right? Now, we're going to go deeper into detail about the WAP, but I just want to let you know how powerful the WAP is. The WAP is something that every man is chasing, and every man is chasing that feeling, that lustful feeling that goes on inside of his body, which is why I tell a lot of you guys you're not going to really be red pill until you get in your 30s and you start losing the lustfulness and you start to become more of a leader to a woman. This is why younger women like older guys. It's because they don't have that lustful spirit. And this is why younger women control younger men through their lustful spirit. All right? So what we're going to talk about today is the WAP. When the WAP is worn out, so is a woman's power. All right? When it comes to the bedroom and it comes to a woman, two things are going to happen when you guys first encounter. All right? In the bedroom, she's either going to conquer you or you going to conquer her. All right? Depending on how good the WAP is will determine how much power she has over you. All right? If you control her and you're able to satisfy her before the WAP satisfies you, then you're going to conquer her. But her main goal is to win you over through the WAP. The WAP gives her power. The WAP makes her feel sexy. And the WAP is always her leverage over men. So understand the WAP is very, very, very important to a woman. She uses it for conquership over a man until a man can control his desires. You must understand the WAP, the way the WAP looks, the way the WAP moves. See, when you're young, you get to explore WAP. You see what WAP looks like. It looks like a peach, right? Looks kind of like that, right? Then as you get older, by the time you get around your 30s and your 40s, the WAP starts to look a little different. And the reason why the WAP starts looking a little different is because the WAP goes through a lot of motions. It goes through kids. It goes through multiple men. Back in the day, it used to be the kids that wore the WAP out, all right? Because you got to realize the WAP can stretch to the size of a baby, but it can also stretch with the amount of men that she's been with as well. The walls inside the WAP is what's actually used to please a man. Once those walls are out, a woman can no longer please a man, which is why you see a lot of women that may go to extremes and she tries to please a man the other way, through the other hole, you know? Because she really needs a man to be pleased by her in order for her to conquer him. Which is why when the WAP don't really work that good, she gets better at giving fellatio. And a lot of women that really needs the confidence, that has the insecurity and knows like, my WAP is no good. My walls are no longer pleasing men as fast as I need them to. Guys are having sex with me for longer periods of time. When you're able to have sex with a woman for like 45 minutes, the WAP is no good. And she knows it's no good. So she becomes better at fellatio because a fellatio is a certified way of her conquership. If you ejaculate, she feels good. She feels sexy. That's how come in porn, it's a big deal for the man to ejaculate at the end. It's a really big deal to a woman. Guys don't understand this. You're just thinking like, oh, they're nasty. No, it's a form of conquership watching a man ejaculate. She feels like she has power. The dumber she is, the more that is power to her. So when a woman's WAP is wore out, she starts to age faster. Men no longer want her. She's no good to anybody and her power is gone. If you go to have sex with a woman and you feel anything, you're not going to want to go have sex with her. This is a reason why older guys don't like dealing with women their age, because their WAP is wore out, and then when they go be with a younger girl, it's a different type of feeling. You get to actually experience what intercourse feels like. When you get older and the WAP wore out, there is no pleasure on a man unless he's getting fellatio. If he's just hitting it from the back and doing other things, all he feels is her butt clapping against his thighs. I know, I'm an experienced guy. You can't let no woman tell you like, oh, your penis is too small, ha ha ha. No, it's not. Your WAP is done. As the WAP wears out, she goes to the store, she goes to these sex toy shops, and they start grabbing bigger items to go inside of them. So it starts to feel like they did when they were younger girls. That's how come those dildos and stuff in there are really, really big. It's because the WAP is getting stretched out. For her to be pleased and to feel pleased, she keeps needing something to rub against those walls. Not no regular man is going to be like that. So she's losing her power over men. And this is why they go over to women. They go over to women because you can still turn a woman on with touch and feel. So a woman can gain power over another woman just through touch and feel. You know what I'm saying? Because of the sensitivity of a woman. You're going to see that in a lot, like I said, a lot of lesbian relationships are baby mothers. Women with kids. You see more women with kids in lesbian relationships. than anybody. You don't see straight up girls in lesbian relationships. They go through a phase as a young girl, but a lot of those lesbian relationships, they start with young girls, they start dying out around 25, 26, 27 as they on their way to their 30s, and they may pick it back up after menopause. But for the first couple earlier phases of lesbian, those are never going to work out. They'll eventually end up going back to a man. But the women that are older and got kids and start experiencing with other women, it's because the WAP is wore out and another woman can satisfy her through touch and feel. Another thing that guys have to understand, even when you're in the bedroom, and that I want to address when it comes to the WAP. When a woman knows her WAP is not good and you're in sex, expect her to do a lot more screaming and yelling. All right? Expect her to pull on your back. Expect her to scratch your back. Expect women to do a lot more acting in bed. All that screaming and yelling and stuff is not real. When a woman does that in the bedroom, she's doing that for conquerorship. Because she knows, if I make this man feel like he's actually destroying my vagina, it sends a signal to his ego that causes him to ejaculate. This is why you see a lot of women in porn. They do the same thing. All the screaming and the yelling. It don't really work like that. In real life, you're only going to see a woman scream and yell like that as if like the condom is dry or like the lubricant, she's drying up and now it's starting to burn her. That's the only way you're going to feel that. But in real life, when women are doing all this screaming and yelling in bed, it's all a form of manipulation. The WAP is her superpower. All right? The moment she's unable to please and guys are coming in her life and they're walking right out and they're not calling her no more, she knows my WAP is done. The moment she puts the WAP on somebody and he's calling her all day long, she's like, man, I got that good. Man, I got that good. But the moment guys are just hitting it and quitting it, women know my WAP is not going to work. I got to start using my mouth. And then when the WAP and the mouth don't work no more, she's going to be so frustrated, she's just going to hate men. She'll start dating women and using her sexuality to get men, but not sleeping with them. See, a lot of these strippers don't sleep with guys because they're in it for the lustful part because the WAP is wore out. Remember, when you can't feel anything, her power is gone. As long as you're able to ejaculate, she can have control over you, which is why a lot of you guys are just a blowjob away from going back into the plantation. Big shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Hasta la vista. Comment, like, subscribe. Comment. Let me know what you feel about this.
Would you like me to help you build your own online business and become your own boss? And would you like me to do all that for free? Well, what's up, Max here, and this video is an exclusive invitation for a free consulting call.
About this. Let me know what you feel like this. And then definitely hit that subscribe button. This is Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista.
Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Saturday, September 26, 2020. About to hit the road for Spokane. Pound some pavement at the Gonzaga campus. If you're going to meet me there today, I should be there about 1 p.m. local time. Before hitting the road, though, I want to talk about Trump unveiling his platinum plan last night for Black Americans. And we had this date circled weeks in advance for something big with Black Lives Matter. And the reason why is the date can be written 25/9 like 259. And in Gematria, Black Lives Matter sums to 259 as well as 106. And the word platinum equals 106. And of course, we've been talking about 106 rituals with black people worldwide for a long time. And just to remind about a big one this year, Chadwick Boseman, the actor who played Black Panther, and Jackie Robinson, who died this year on the birthday of Jack Kirby, who wrote Black Panther, and who also died on what was Jackie Robinson Day this year in the MLB. He died on the 106th day of the Boulez Age, which is a fraternity for black men. And the surname Robinson is 106, Black Power is 106, Blacks 106, Black Lives Matter is 106, I Can't Breathe is 106. The Black Panther Party was founded in Oakland, California, 106. Jackie Robinson was in World War II, a member of the Tank Brigade known as the Black Panthers. And don't forget that they started even testing the COVID/coronavirus vaccines on black Africans on June 24th of this year, which was the 106th day of the pandemic, as it was declared on March 11th by the World Health Organization. So these ongoing 106 rituals, now you have Donald Trump, the Jesuit puppet, again, it's the Jesuits who are behind all this, coming out and offering the Platinum Plan for black Americans, where, just to read, President Donald Trump unveiled a plan aimed at winning over black Americans on Friday. That was September 25th, less than 2 months before Election Day, largely expanding upon the existing economic-related initiatives the president established in his first term. The proposals include prosecuting the Ku Klux Klan and Antifa as terrorist organizations, making Juneteenth a federal holiday. That's the day the slaves were freed on June 19th. It's also the real King James's birthday. And efforts to bolster black economic prosperity. So the Ku Klux Klan is pretty much extinct. Antifa is a federal controlled opposition terrorist organization. So it's like the Fed saying they're going to end their own program. And making Juneteenth a federal holiday is empty symbolism. As for how he's going to bolster black economic prosperity, that was unstated. And of course, notice they also made the point about 47 years of politics with Joe Biden. Remember, government, authority, D.C., president, White House, Republican, Democrat, they all sum to 47, as does the word platinum. And in case you're new here, Gematria, the way it works, there's 4 base ciphers, the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, E is 5, so on, up to Z, the 26 letters, 26. That's where platinum equals 106. With the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, platinum equals 34. The word black also equals 34. Platinum is also 110 and 47, like president is 110 and 47. The name Trump is 47. He's going against Joe Biden, the 47th vice president, who took office with the 47-year-old Obama. So just realize all this stuff is a really sick joke. And by the way, measuring from June 19th to the day he said this, 99 days, racism 99, also 45, he's number 45. Remember, Eric Garner choked out by number 99. George Floyd killed in front of Cup Foods, choked out. Cup Foods 99. We just had the Breonna Taylor case decision on September 23rd, the day leaving 99 days left in the year. We had the 99-year anniversary of the Tulsa race riots, with riots going on all over the country this year and curfews being instituted nationwide. These things are not an accident. They are all ritual, and they are being carried out by the government and the Jesuit operatives. The agenda is order out of chaos, a Jesuit motto. Also, for another 106, you have Akon, the musician born on April 16th, the 106th day of the year. At age 47, he announces that he's putting all this money towards a city for black people in Africa, a real-life Wakanda. It comes right after the Black Panther ritual with Chadwick Boseman dead on the 106th day of the Boulez Age. And I've noticed that this election cycle, there is a real campaign everywhere to get black people to come out and vote, to be part of the game, as it's put in one commercial. And realize it is just a game. If you go out and vote, realize all you're doing is validating a lie. All votes that are federal are predetermined. They do not count our votes. They give us fake stats by the numbers. Who's ever the next chosen agent for the federal government It's already a done deal. Your vote has nothing to do with it. And notice this story. Mike Tyson's going to vote for the first time at age 54. Jesuit Order 54. John Carroll 54, who opened the first Jesuit university in the nation when he was 54 years old. Georgetown in the nation's capital. And, of course, Georgetown's 42 like Jesuit, as is Tyson. And guess how many days they did this before the election? This story came out September 22nd. And I thought I put a screenshot in here, but I'll just do it in real time. September 22nd to the election is 42 days. The election's November 3rd. Remember earlier this year we had Deontay Wilder losing to Tyson Fury in a 42 ritual, which he did. And it was synced up with the Mike Tyson-Buster Douglas fight from years earlier on the 42nd day of the year. But 42 days before the election, the other number stamped all over Black history. And again, Jesuit 42, Tyson 42, February the 42 month, Black History Month, Slavery 42, Tuskegee 42, Bus 42, the N-word 42, the list goes on. Always these rituals with 42 and Black people. So they're making a big deal about Mike Tyson at age 54 voting for the first time. And just to remind about other 42 rituals with Mike Tyson's, besides losing a rig fight on the 42nd day of the year and now the voting thing. He once had a daughter named Exodus Tyson, which equals 181. That's the 42nd prime number, like Black History equals 181 and February equals 42. But Mike Tyson's birthday is also the 181st day of the year. And again, he had his daughter die in a freak accident when she was 4, the number associated with death. In Mandarin, Chinese, and in Japanese, you pronounce the number 4 the same way you pronounce the word death. But he lost his daughter in a 42 ritual once upon a time. Now they're using him to try and persuade Black people to go out and vote in the rigged elections. Really what everyone needs to do is not vote, so it makes it a lot easier for them to lie about the stats on voting day. And really we need to do a lot more than that. We need to tear down this federal government. Is what we really need to do. But here it is, 42 days to the election. Tyson, Jesuit, Georgetown, they're all 42. Mike Tyson also equals 112. Jesuits operate in 112 countries. Catholicism 112. The Vatican established 11/2. Jesuit numbers coded on boxers, nothing new. Muhammad Ali 201 like the Jesuit order. Muhammad Ali also 42. So just wanted to get out the word on those things. And also another death in the world of celebrity sports entertainment. The skateboarding icon Keith Huffnagel dead at 46. He owned the company Huff, which was established in San Francisco, the Jesuit stronghold city. Huff equals 46, his brand. He's dead at 46. Genesis 46 begins with a sacrifice. Sacrifice 46. And I was trying to confirm what day he died on because all the articles said he died earlier in the week. I found a post on September 22nd from a smaller website that said he died that day. If he did die September 22nd, he died exactly 35 weeks after his birthday. Huff is 35 forwards, 46 in reverse, like dead at 46, possibly 35 weeks after his birthday. And again, he started his business in San Francisco, the Jesuit Catholic city. Catholic is 35 and 46. Like how to date we've only had one Catholic president. We might have our second here very soon with Joe Biden. But JFK was number 35, killed at age 46. And again, Catholics 35 and 46 in Gematria. Biden could become the 46th president, the second Catholic. This year the election's exactly 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday. And they saved this news for the day after his death, September 25th, the day leaving 97 days left in the year. 97's the 25th prime, death 97 and 25. So anyway, wanted to stay on top of those stories and hope to be sending you some good footage pretty soon from Spokane and Gonzaga, getting the word out about the big agendas that are taking place and how the Jesuits are leading the way. And understand, it's not these young students going to these Jesuit schools who are responsible, but it is these young students who are recruited into this evil Jesuit network eventually. Not to say that all the students are, but, you know, a small group, the bad apples. So we're going to be talking about that on site today and tomorrow. And bringing some bribes with me, try and get some people on video to talk about it. So we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time.
Live TV from 85 plus channels. Watch, record, binge. YouTube TV. Try it free.
Parallels Desktop, the #1 choice of Mac users to run Windows on Mac. Windows applications run effortlessly.
Let's get it! Back with another one.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
Hey, what's going on, guys, man? Bringing you guys another full video breakdown, man. And today we got DDG, man. His video that he posted a while ago, man, his last YouTube video. A lot of you guys was asking me to do a breakdown on this, man, and get my thoughts on it. I'm not gonna lie, man, I kind of seen this coming, man. I kind of seen it coming. I've kind of taken a light.
Tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Dallas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
DDG is kind of a life journey in a way because it resembles
for tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
mine in so much of a way. I know a lot of you guys ask me why I post videos about DDG. I'm not trying to attack DDG, man. I'm really making these videos in the same way that I make the videos to help you guys. I look at DDG as like a younger, not necessarily a younger brother, but just a younger guy, man, that's going through certain stuff that I went through in life, man. I'm trying to help him. I don't know if these videos ever reach him, but hopefully they do, man. Hopefully they do, and hopefully they have some type of influence on DDG, because the things that I'm hearing DDG is going through right now, man, it's just all the signs are being confirmed to me that DDG is kind of like, in a way, I don't want to say lost in life right now, but he just doesn't know where to turn to, or the right things to turn to, man. So guys, I just want to make this little full video breakdown on his last video that he posted in which he was talking about he's quitting YouTube, and just get my thoughts on it, man. So let's jump right into it, guys.
What's good, y'all? So this is like my 5th time making this video. Hopefully this is the one. The title is not cap, I am quitting YouTube, or you can say that I'm taking a very, very long break. And I have my own reasoning. So I want y'all to scroll down to the comment section below right now and get ready to comment. I just want y'all to talk to me like we having a conversation, like you texting me. Go in the comments and do it. You know what I mean? So scroll down to the comments. Don't look at the title. Get ready to open up your comment section and just type back to me. Like, be honest, bro. Like, I'm very, very heavily passionate about music. Like, it's something that I really, really want to pursue. It's something that I'm not just doing it for a gimmick. I'm not just doing it for anything. Like, I've been on headline tours. I've been overseas at festivals. I did radio interviews across the entire nation. Like, I've been grinding, bro. Like, it's been almost 3 years now, if not 3 years, that I've been really trying to take off in music, bro. And it's like, I've been taking it so serious. I created a project called Taking It Serious, all this other shit. And I'm like, bro, my shit's hard, nigga. And nobody can tell me that it's not, bro. And I have aspirations to be that A-list artist one day, you know? And I feel like YouTube is...
Therein lies the problem, guys. I don't think DDG realizes the industry that he's trying to make such a huge impact in. To be that A-list artist that you're talking about, DDG, man, it's gonna require you to do certain things that you may not be fond of. I know right now it may not look like it, man, because you're gaining all this success without having to do any like undermined things. But it's gonna come a point in time, man, if you wanna break down those barriers and you wanna catapult to that next level in your career musically, man, unfortunately, man, you're gonna have to walk through certain doors, man. You're gonna have to walk through certain doors and give up certain things in your life, man. And I think we all know what I'm trying to refer to, but I'm not gonna just come out and say it because YouTube has a way of blacklisting and banning videos when you start going too much in depth. But you guys know what I mean, man. And another thing I wanted to say, man, I'm not saying that music can't be his passion, guys. I'm not saying that music can't be your passion, bro. But I think you owe it to other mediums that brought you to where you are to still give back, man. You have a lot of kids that you've inflicted and affected throughout these past couple of years, man, that look up to you, you know, that look up to you as just a source of entertainment, man. They like seeing you. They like hearing, they like your little storylines that you give on your channel. They like laughing at your content, you know, and kind of to abandon them to say that you want to, you know, veer off into this music lane and be taken more serious as an artist, man. To me, I feel like you're walking down a bad path in life right now, man. And that was kind of confirmed to me as well when I saw your latest relationship choice. I'm not trying to dissect your life, bro, but I'm just trying to, I see what you're going through for what it truly is, and I'm actually trying to help you. I'm not trying to be on it. I'm not trying to be on this dick. I'm not trying to dick ride them guys. I really am trying to help DDG, man, because I just look at the previous relationship you just got out of with a young woman by the name of Ruby Rose. We all know what Ruby Rose is. We all know what Ruby Rose preaches in her music and the type of girl that she is. And it just seems like these decisions are coming back to back in your life, man, and they're kind of like, in a way, the wrong decision. You know, it was good of you to get out of the relationship that, you know, for lack of a better word, Jezebel, because that's what she is, guys. But now it's like you're trying to get into a lane where I don't think you realize what you're going to have to give up.
Parallels Desktop, the #1 choice of Mac users to run Windows on Mac. Windows and Mac applications side by side.
holding me back. And it's just the truth. It's the truth. You know, it's the truth. I feel like me posting pranks and shit and all this other stuff, I feel like that kind of waters down me as an artist. And like, this nigga doing pranks, how the hell he an artist? You know what I mean? And that's just the truth. But I grew up off of YouTube, bro. Like, I became who I am off of YouTube. So it's like, I never want y'all to feel like I'm leaving y'all, but y'all gotta understand where I'm coming from, bro. I want to be a big artist, man. I want to be the greatest. You know what I mean? Once I start doing something and I take it serious, I want to take it to the next level. And that's what I'm trying to do, bro. Like, and I feel like I have to separate myself from YouTube. You know what I mean?
My only question would be to you, DDG, is what do you really want? What do you really, really want out of this whole music thing? I know you say you want to be a big artist, but what do you really want? Is it just the exposure that you want? Is it just the eyes that you want on you? Because I'm looking at your life, man. You have the picture perfect life already without trying to become this world-renowned artist. Man, you're living in a fucking mansion in LA. You have multiple luxury cars. You're doing everything that you want to do. Why isn't this lifestyle enough for you, man? Why isn't it? That's an honest question to you, bro. Why isn't what you're doing right now fulfilling enough to you? Those are the questions you need to be asking yourself instead of trying to reach for more, instead of trying to grab more. Let me get more. Let me get more out of life. Let me get more. Let me get more fame, more wealth, more notoriety. Let me keep reaching for more. Instead of trying to reach for more, man, ask yourself, why aren't you satisfied right now? Look at your life, bro. You live better than over half of the population in the world, man. And here you are about to let go a platform in which you have brought smiles into millions of people's face just to reach more. And you're playing around with the industry, man, that it's been noted, bro, that you're gonna have to give up something. You're gonna have to give up some, man, to be this world-renowned big artist that everyone knows. You're gonna have to walk through doors, man, that you probably aren't ready for. A lot of people know what I mean when I say those things, man. Are you really ready for that, DDG? It's my only question, man. Are you really ready to give up and to do things that you just have no business doing, man? You just don't have no business doing it, man. So don't become so infatuated with wanting to be more in this world, man. You're already living the life that a lot of people would die to live, guys. So that would be my only question to you, bro. Why aren't you content right now?
It's something that I just have to do in order for me to really flourish. Now I can come back. I come back to YouTube once I'm more established and I'm more like. Guys, I actually seen the video that Spiritual Soul posted on DDG, which he was calling him, you know, he was basically saying that he's broken spiritually, and I get that sense as well, guys. But I didn't want to too much harp on that part because it seems like, you know, anybody who has a spiritual inclination on how this world works can see that DDG is lacking he has a hole in his heart spiritually. That's why I begged that question a couple of seconds earlier about why isn't he content right now. This is the state that a lot of your favorite rappers are in. A lot of your favorite entertainers, millionaires are in. They have the mansions, they have the cars, they have all the luxury items in the world, but they're still unsatisfied. They're still unhappy. That's why they come out and tell you guys things like money doesn't bring happiness. This man has a life in which he is living better than over half of the population in the world, and he's still looking for more. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Guys, you gotta see, man, this spiritual side of life is real. It's a spiritual world and it's a physical world. I say it so much, but the spiritual side of life is the first and foremost. The spiritual side of life comes before anything in this world, guys. This world is compromised off of spiritual elements before it's compromised of what you see physically.
And situations like that, this should only further that point to you guys, man. Because like I say, he has everything, but he's still looking for more. It's never going to be enough, man, unless you can sit down with yourself and start having gratitude for what you have. Not just saying, oh, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm glad. No, actually feeling it in your heart, man. I can't tell you how many times I've literally sat up and cried, man, thinking about the position that some people are in life as opposed to the position I'm in life. Being able to make money off of a platform like YouTube and my other sources of income, and I don't have to clock in until 9 to 5. I don't use that time to be egotistical and say, oh, look at me, I'm hot shit. I actually feel sorry for people who are not in that position, who have to slave at a 9 to 5 every single day. That know in their heart of hearts they hate going to work. So guys, man, that's the point I'm trying to make, man. You gotta learn what it is to be content with your life, man, and always have that inclination that there's somebody out there that's worse than you, man.
A big artist, you know, that way I can vlog shit for y'all like at the Grammys or some shit like that. But I want to ask you this. If you never took a chance to listen to any of my music, I want today to be the day. You know, go on Spotify or Apple Music, whatever, and listen to the newest shit that I drop. You know what I mean? Like, even if I know a lot of y'all never even listened to my music before. But I want you to take time out and I want you to check it out. You know?
And another thing, DDG, man, nothing in life should be forced, man. Nothing in life should be forced. These type of videos shouldn't be made in which you're like kind of begging people to go and listen to your music. If your music's that dope, man, people are going to catch on, bro. They are. They are. The Most High, if it's really your purpose, the Most High is going to send He's going to send everything you need towards you. You don't have to go looking for it. You don't have to go forcing people to listen to it. He's going to send the fans. He's going to send the people that really rock with your music. And I'm not trying to say your music is bad. I've actually listened to a lot of your songs, man, and they actually are good. But you don't have to make videos like this in which you're kind of like begging people to go and listen to your music, bro. Nothing in life should be forced, guys. Always remember that, man. Nothing. If it's your purpose to be doing something in life, it's going to come to you. It's going to come to you like that, guys. I've been on YouTube for 4 months, man. For 4 months. For 4 months, guys. And look at the growth my channel has thanks to the Most High sending you guys my way.
You know what I mean? That's all I ask, bro. You know what I mean? Just check this shit out. See if you fuck with it. You know what I mean? Because I only listen to me in the car. You know what I mean? When I'm in the car, I listen to DDG. That's it. I don't listen to Drake no more. I just listen to DDG 24/7. So it's like, if I'm my favorite artist, I know I can be yours too. So give it a chance is all I'm asking. But I know it's a lot of people that pay for my OnlyFans, bro. And I want to apologize to y'all. I haven't posted on there in a week. I know I haven't been promoting OnlyFans. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to post vlogs on OnlyFans. Now, before you get mad, you got to realize there's people that's paying monthly to be on there. And when I give out videos for niggas, like teaching niggas.
See, and that lets me know that DDG is doing this for other reasons, man. We're just going to call a spade a spade. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything in this video, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to bash you, bro. I'm just going off of what I hear, man. If you really wanted to take time away from this whole YouTube thing, you're living in the mansion already, bro. You were able to pay that mansion note without OnlyFans. So let me just ask you a question. Why not just cut all the sources out? Why not just stop the OnlyFans? Why not just focus on music? If the genuine intention is really to blow your music career up to the point where you want to be this big artist, you feel like this is your purpose in life. This is my calling. I don't see what value taking your videos off of YouTube and posting them on a paid subscription like OnlyFans bring. Like, I don't see how that lends any credence or believability to what you're trying to say. I just don't see it, guys. I don't see it. Because it seems like the time is the big factor. It seems like you're saying, okay, I need more time to be able to become this big artist. I want to I want to branch away from YouTube so people can stop looking at me as this child. But why are you still going to be posting vlogs on OnlyFans if that's the case? It just doesn't make sense to me, guys. It doesn't. It doesn't, man. It doesn't. But that's what he's rocking with. That's what he's saying, man. And once again, I gotta say it again, man, because I know how people get. I'm not trying to bash DDG. I'm really trying to help this young brother. But that part doesn't make sense to me, man.
Like teaching how to make money. I charge for those videos. It's not free. So I'll be posting free vlogs on OnlyFans just for people to watch. You're just scrolling through. You can watch your little 10-minute vlog or whatever for a little bit. And it'll be more explicit stuff. Like I can be smoking and then I can have some girls in it. They can be butt-ass naked. Nigga. I can have my wood out in it. It don't matter. It's my page. It's OnlyFans. So it's like, I just want to be more explicit and more rappy on there. You know what I mean? I want to show y'all the rap version of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know where DDG's life is gonna take him, man. But I'm not trying to paint a bad picture on DDG, man. But it just seems like he's reaching for something that, in the grand scheme of things, man, it doesn't matter, bro. You gotta know it doesn't matter. You gotta know living that rappy lifestyle doesn't matter, man. Wearing the chains, driving the cars, having multiple girls in your videos, man. None of that stuff matters, man. None of that stuff matters, guys, man. And the image that he's trying to portray, man, it just seems like, that's why I said earlier in the video, it just seems like DDG is at a point in his life where he's kind of lost, man. He's kind of lost, man. And I just hope that, I really do hope that this whole lifestyle, the Hollywood, LA lifestyle, doesn't catch up to DDG and causes him to do things that, you know, are against his morals and code and ethic, man, because it has caused a lot of people to do that, bro.
OnlyFans, though, you know what I mean? Not on YouTube, because I feel like I can't do rapper shit on YouTube, bro. I can't do rapper shit on YouTube. It's gonna get yellow marked. YouTube is they made it very, very childish. 3 years ago, YouTube was incredible. You know what I mean? It was like yellow marks didn't exist and none of that stuff. But now it's a childish site. You know, it's like you have to do childish stuff to flourish on there. And I'm not childish no, bro. I'm not a kid, bro. I'm a grown-ass man. It's like, I feel like I grew apart from that. And I don't want to come back to YouTube.
I beg to differ, man. I beg to differ, man. I look at a guy like Spiritual Soul. I look at a guy like Soul Illuminati, man. He went through a spiritual awakening right in front of our face, guys. Right in front of our face, man. You know, you see the transformation. When he was Soul Illuminati, he was really egotistical, tapped into his ego a lot, man. And he didn't have a spiritual inclination at all. He would just come on videos and just promote negativity all throughout the day. And now he has a spiritual channel in which he's helping people, growing people, elevating people's consciousness to show them the important things of life. And they're rocking with him damn near more than they was rocking with the Soul Illuminati channel. So it's always room to reinvent yourself, bro. It's always room to show another layer to yourself. I don't agree with that, man. I think he's just trying to say all of the right things, but I'm kind of peeping through it. I don't see that, man. You can be successful on YouTube without posting pranks, without posting, you know, pickup line videos. A lot of you guys ask me to do things like that, man, and I will never do that because, in my opinion, that's what selling out is. Doing things that just don't help you guys at all, man. A lot of you guys watch my full video breakdowns in which I'm talking about seducing women and you look at it for entertainment, but in my opinion, I'm really posting those videos to help you guys. A lot of you guys really do have problems with getting women. Really. And I post those videos to help you guys. So in saying that, guys, there's more than one way to be successful on YouTube, man. You can make videos helping people, but you gotta understand, man, someone like DDG who doesn't really have any spirituality inside of him, he's blown up by posting, for lack of a better word, like third dimensional content. So I can see I can understand the crossroads that he's at right now, because like he said, he's not really, not to say that he's not really like that anymore, but he just doesn't want to show that side of him. anymore. But in doing that, man, I still think he's kind of playing this whole thing wrong, man.
Back to YouTube until it's something more important for you to watch. Something that's very, very entertaining, something different, man. Everybody on YouTube got money. Everybody got Lambos, Rolls Royces, mansions, and shit like that. I'm not the only one that do this, you know what I mean? So it's like, I want to show y'all something new. I want to show y'all a perspective of an A-list artist. And if anybody doubt me, that's cool. You know, I appreciate it. And I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to be one of the biggest artists ever.
I don't doubt you, man, because I know the power of putting stuff into the universe and constantly feeding yourself that, and the drive that some people have, and making their dreams come true is real. So I don't doubt you, DDG. I just think that the reasoning behind why you're doing all of this stuff, man, is rooted in something that it shouldn't be rooted in, man. And I feel like with this mindset that you have of always wanting more, I'm always trying to cling on to more. I'm always trying to get more out of life, more money, more fans, more fame, more notoriety, more clout. It's going to be a point in time, man, where you're going to, like I said, you're going to have to make a decision, man. You're going to have to make a decision that's going to, like I said, man, go against your codes, your morals, your ethics, what you believe in. You're going to have to do things, for lack of a better term, that might cause you to sell your soul. You know what I mean, man? So just be careful. This is just kind of like a warning to DDG, man. Be careful, bro. Be careful. I know I make a lot of videos. I don't make a lot of videos about DDG on my channel, but I know I talk about DDG a lot, man, because his life story really does seem like something that I went through. Down from his relationship with Kennedy, you know, the multiple dealings he's had with these low vibrational women, you know, the crossroads that he's at. I just look at DDG for who he is, man. I'm really trying to help him, man. But let's get back into the video, guys.
That's the truth, you know. I feel like YouTube did stop me from getting a lot of different publications and a lot of different, you know, a lot of different things. If I was only rapping and I was at the moment that I'm at right now. But yeah, I'll be posting vlogs on OnlyFans, so I'm dropping the price very, very low, 50%. If you want to subscribe, you can. I will be dropping a vlog on there today. Probably gonna go live on there too. So that's gonna be my main platform. And you might be like, DDG, you doing it for money? No, nigga, I'm trying to shake the YouTube rapper shit, like, just to be 100% transparent and honest with y'all. Can't call me an OnlyFans rapper. You can't tell me that I'm not making logical sense right now. Like,
you're not, bro. I tell you right now, you're not making logical sense. And I'm not even trying to be funny in this video, guys. You're not making logical sense, DDG. Cause like I said, man, you're chasing something. It's two things, man. You're chasing something that, in my opinion, man, you shouldn't be chasing. Because it's not as if your music isn't getting any traction. Your music does good. It does good. So you're living in a man. I don't know. Call me simplistic and just call me a person that would just be content with a simple lifestyle. I just can't see in my logic, since you say, you know, we're using logic, why do you want this fame and this notoriety? Because it can't be about money, because we all know you got money. Why do you want this attention? Because this is what it seems like. This seems like you want to be known as this big rapper. You want your name to be in lights. You want everyone to know you. Why do you want that? What void is missing in you, DDG, spiritually, that you're not addressing? I would want you to address that first before you go and address just reaching for more. Grabbing at more out of life, man. Another thing I wanted to harp on, man, I think the intent behind this would come across more genuine if you were to do something like delete your OnlyFans account, man. Don't make the whole, oh, I'm gonna start posting vlogs on my OnlyFans account, because as much as you say it's not about money, DDG, that's what it seemed like, man. It's seeming like you're doing this just for money. Or I'm not going to post on YouTube anymore. I'm only going to post on OnlyFans. But you just turned around and said that posting those vlogs and those kind of like childish things that you do is kind of holding you back. Yeah, I know on OnlyFans you can be a little bit more explicit and raunchy. But guys, man, come on. if it was really his, and I'm not trying to deny DDG and say that music isn't his purpose, but if it was really his purpose, man, to be successful, I'd be a successful music artist. What rapper do you know is doing that? When Drake was grinding to be that big platinum selling artist that he aspired to be, he was just rapping. I can go down the list, guys, of all these rappers who don't do, okay, I'm going to make vlogs on OnlyFans. They don't do that, guys. You know, they just rap. I would even agree with the notion of him, you know, like he said, I'll come back once I reach where I want to reach in this music industry. Even that could be believable, but the fact that you're saying, man, I'm going to still be posting, but it's just going to be on OnlyFans, it's kind of makes it hard to believe, bro.
You can't call me an OnlyFans rapper, bro. Only niggas that want to watch my vlogs is going to subscribe. So right now, I dropped the price. I'm probably going to drop it for a couple of days. So it'll be dropped at a very, very, very low rate right now. Link in the description. Click on it. Hit subscribe. And you catch all the vlogs that you want. You know what I mean? I just keep vlogging every single day. I post daily on there. But YouTube, I just can't do it no more, bro. This is the home of my music now. So it's like when you type DDG, a vlog pop up. You know what I mean? And this does not mean that I won't be in, like, you know, other Zooted members' vlogs. I'm still going to be in, like, you know, Seven, Lala, Dan, Bree, Crystal, you know, everybody. You know what I mean? I'm going to be in everybody's videos still. So I won't be absolutely, completely 100% absent from YouTube, but I won't be on this channel. If you want to watch me, DDG, see what I'm doing day to day, you have to subscribe to my OnlyFans to watch my vlogs. But I'll be giving y'all snippets and shit, you know what I mean? But I dropped the price for 48 hours. You want to subscribe. I know a lot of y'all gonna be mad at me. So I want y'all to know it's not about the money. It's about having motherfuckers on there. I've been anti-video for a minute. I got so many people on there, thousands and thousands and thousands of people that subscribe to see me, bro. You know what I mean? And I get on there and I don't post for a week. So I'm gonna get on there and I'm gonna post vlogs. So if you want to subscribe, link in bio. Price is low. Cost a Subway sandwich probably. I ain't changed it yet, but by the time you clicked on it, the price is different. So subscribe now before I change it back. I'm gonna step away from YouTube. This is my last video. I do want y'all to know I genuinely do love y'all, and I don't want y'all to feel like that I'm portraying you in any type of way, bro. It's just me trying to step away, follow a passion of mine, and then I'm gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? I want to come back a big artist. I want to come back strong. I want my first video to get 10 million views. You know what I mean? I want y'all to go follow me on Instagram at PontiacMadeDDG. I'll be very active.
It looks like that's it, guys. Like he's just doing a little outro right now. But yeah, man. You know, in closing, man, I just hope that this lifestyle that DDG is chasing doesn't end him up in ruins, man. Because a lot of people chase the world. They chase the accolades from the world. They chase the admiration from the world. They want the fans, the notoriety, the clout, the money, the cars, the clothes, the women. And those things are the very things that end up destroying a lot of these people, man. And I just hope it doesn't do that to DDG, man. So yeah, guys, that was my video for today, man. Full video breakdown on the DDG situation. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'm out.